is this an actually a terrible game by all metrics? From reviews from people I trust, everything I've heard, gameplay I've seen, atrocious game. However, and we always dunk on those Sonic fans. However, even though Sonic fans are weird and bizarre and you're nasty, I'm talking to you, Sonic fans, not you, Lexi. I'm talking to you, Sonic fans. Pointing to Lexi. And however, Sonic music's good. It's not bad. It's pretty dang great, and it's classic.
I really don't have that.
So like, instant copyright strike. But the guy who made Sonic created Balan Wonderworld. He then got arrested for insider training. We're going to avoid that and stick with Balan Wonderworld. Is it a good soundtrack?
Yes, and you can't dunk on the game because you didn't play it all the way through like I did.
You played it all the way through?
I got the 4.5% of gaming achievements on Xbox of beating the game.
Wait, 4.5%? What do you mean?
Like out of 100.
Oh, the last achievement was only 4.5% of people beat that game? That's a lot of people.
I don't know.
Like if that's 100 people, that's 4.5 people that beat it. It was low. That's a lot of people.
I know it was under 5.
That's too many people.
I know it was under 5.
Too many people to play this game.
But like, okay, so I went into this game because this looked like Knight's Journey of Dreams, and I loved that game growing up. And we brought it up on the last video game soundtrack podcast. Yeah. But this soundtrack is really good. Like so like. The way that they have the game set up is you play the level has its own theme.
Yeah.
And then you have like the bad guys theme, which will pop up like maybe 15 times per level.
It's a 3D platformer collectathon, right?
Yeah, basically. But the game, I will admit, the game is very broken in the thing because glitchy. I have to go back and do something. You also playing on the
Xbox or OG.
Oh, I didn't even
Xbox, so
I didn't even Jake. Well. I'm just glad I didn't play it on Switch.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how the game would run on my Switch. I played the demo on Switch, but I'm not sure.
It boots up and it just kicks you out and calls you a bad person. It's like, stop it.
But like, what I liked about the game was the character designs. I thought the character designs were really good. The soundtrack was really good. But like, what happens is that you play through the 2 levels in the first area, and you're like, okay, you're getting used to the music and the world and stuff like that. And then a cutscene plays and it shows that whoever this world is based off of, they get turned into, because of negative emotions, whether something happened to them or they get like frustrated or something, or they had a bad experience. The bad guy comes in, touches them, and they become monsters. And so the boss fights are remixes of the world you just heard. Of the world theme. So like the second world you go into is all sea themed because it's about a diver and how she and how she made friends with a dolphin. And then when you find out her backstory is that she got stuck in an undertow and she lost her diving equipment, and so she almost drowned to death.
What does it have to do with the soundtrack though?
You're
explaining the story of the game. Well, never mind. I just went through and explained the story of Raining Dawn, so whatever.
Okay. But when you get to her, when she gets turned into a monster, suddenly like that really calm, like soothing, like ocean music suddenly gets turned into like this highly like stressful orchestrated music where they speed up the music, and you have to keep moving so that way she doesn't hit you and stuff like that. And I think I think the music is really like charming in sections. There's one track that sounds like Professor Layton, where you're going through all these clock towers and stuff like that. That level was a pain, but we're not going to get there. But I think the music is really good. I really like the final boss theme. Like, I think it deserves a place on my favorite like boss themes in video game music, which really? I think that could be a whole podcast within itself of that best boss themes. But yeah, I think the music is one of the best parts of the game. I paid for the soundtrack digitally. You don't want to know how much I paid for it.
I'm not going to ask.
Yeah, it was the same as Octopath Traveler on Amazon.
Oh, I didn't know you bought the soundtrack there.
No, I didn't. I didn't want to pay. I was like, I'm not going to pay that much I'm not going to pay $20 for a digital soundtrack. And then I went and I just bought Balan Wonderworld soundtrack just to show people that I like the music in that game. But yeah, I like that game. I have been tempted to go back to it, but the glitches and the hardware of just having to play through the game and get around roadblocks has made me bang. I was banging my head against the table basically when I played it.
Yeah,
Another game that did that for me that is also on my list is
Thank God. Let's move on from Balan.
This game isn't that much different.
Oh no. What is it?
It's the Nightmare Before Christmas Oogie's Revenge from Xbox in 2004 or 5.
That's fine. That has more class. That's fine.
Well,
you're the one that played it, so
it was.
It was in a bundle of games that I bought a lot on eBay.
And that's like a really expensive game to get your hands on.
Yeah, I got Obi-Wan, like Star Wars Obi-Wan. I got Half-Life 2 on Xbox, and I got that. This was all, I think, $60 or something like that.
Which, dang.
And I had that plus 20 plus games on Xbox. OG. It was crazy good deal.
It's fun to go back to the Xbox that you got. But
It is. Also, there was 2 Evil Dead games on the OG Xbox that I had no idea were around, and I found them at the local game shop in our town next to us, and I was like, "Dude, no way! What?" And so I paid like $40-$50 for them, and I was like, "Dude!" And they're not back. You can play them on 360 basically. So I need to play through them. They don't seem like amazing games, but the second one seems kind of cool.
Oh dear! I hope you have enough Xbox 360s on your shelf back there.
I might. Hey, you never know when the ring of death's going to hit, Lexi. So
oh my gosh!
Good thing I got enough.
Anyway,
for those not aware, I have like probably 8 or 9 or 10 Xbox 360s.
When you look at them at glance,
because I purchased them all for LAN party stuff. But
when you look at them at
PC right now,
when you look at them at a glance, you think they're books, but they're not books on a shelf.
Just encyclopedias. Like, wow, look at your collection of encyclopedias.
And then the green ring comes on.
Oh, those are Xboxes. Okay. But no, we need to do another fun little LAN 360 LAN party. That'd be fun.
More memes.
More zombies.